Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I am Tom, and let's just jump straight in because we already, at the end of the previous video, we'd already picked out a job for this episode to carry us forward. We're going from Wick to Edinburgh today. It's been a little while since my last recording session. I need to work out which way I can get out of here, actually. I guess, yeah, it looks like we have to go all the way around the outside, so that's not a problem. In fact, I think this is where we did the drop-off as well. As I say, it's been a little while since the previous episode. Well, from the perspective of my schedule. I don't need to remember that I'm in the UK now. Okay. Turn right. Okay. I should be looking at my sat nav, but I'm not. I think this time of day, it's 10:36 at night. We should also have our headlights on, which I will address momentarily. There we go. Brilliant. So, quick little jaunt down to Edinburgh, 338 miles, not too bad. It's been a little while, as I say, since my last recording. I recorded actually the first 7, I was going to say the first 6 episodes, but we are on episode 7 now, but I did also do an episode 0. You know, I'm a programmer, we start counting from 0. Which was just the mod setup episode. But at the time of recording this one, it has been a little while since I did that. So I've rewatched some of the footage from the last one, just to, you know, remember where we left off. Oops. Okay, I took my eyes off the screen for a second there. Cannot do that. We're in a 50 zone, but I think we should be left well alone unless there's any speed cameras. So. I'm enjoying the lighting, this sort of twilight we've got going on here, as it is 11 PM at night. But we have to remember it is perpetually summer in the game. Maybe that changes when we move along into the autumn mod that I've got lined up. That's the thing, right? Okay, so as I was saying, it's been a while since I've recorded, but I am recording well ahead of schedule. When this goes up, it'll be the 11th of July. And it is the 3rd today. So we're ahead of schedule, and I'm going to be even more ahead of schedule if I record another episode after this. And what I'd like to be is at least, you know, at least a week ahead. And at the moment, I am, yeah, I'm a little ahead of that. But this whole scheduling thing means that I don't know when autumn will hit or when I'll switch out the autumn mod, you know? Because if I record ahead and say I get like a month or two, like something crazy like that, say I get like a month or two ahead, which won't happen. But assume that were possible. Assume that I did. Do I start recording autumn while I'm still in summer, or do I do it the other way, where like as soon as autumn hits for me, I switch out? The only problem then is, of course, yeah. No, I think what we're going to do is I need to. Sorry, I'm rambling. We're good for fuel. Yeah, as we should be actually, because we've just picked up this job from an employer. Something I didn't do, something I forgot to do, is to look at the route we were taking to. See if we might pass any recruiters or any truck shops, truck sales rooms, or yeah, I gotta remember to use my brake more. Really what I need to do is I need to slap these slap these numbers, right? This is episode 7? Yeah, it is. This is the 8th video, but it's episode 7. I need to slap these numbers in like a calendar and start planning ahead a little bit. Like, I know this won't be going up in autumn. I know it'll still be summer at the time this goes up, but like when we get to that point and I want to switch out the mod, I just need to know where in the timeline they're going to be published, you know? And I need to think about doing some of the games, you know, because I want to play other games. The thing is, at the moment, right, so I started doing this, doing a recording. I should see if I can get past you. Come on. Come on. It looks like we're clear, we're good. Oh, there we are. Approaching a corner ahead. Yeah, oh, no, we're good, we're clear. The reason I started recording, and I don't know if I've mentioned this yet before. Oh, well, I did give a number of reasons, but one of them was because I felt guilty about sort of playing games with without it just didn't feel productive, right? So I started recording. I wanted to play games anyway, so I thought, you know what, I'll record and that'll feel a little bit more productive because I'm doing something. I'm doing several things. I'm recording, I'm speaking, which is sort of helping my speaking confidence. And then I'm learning to use software to record, like OBS, and learning to improve the quality of recordings that I get, which it's a skill that can be transferred into recording other things, like tutorials. And I'm also learning to use the editing software that I've picked up, which is DaVinci Resolve. I'm not learning to use it much because I'm not doing a lot of editing. I do want to pull in here, right? I know I don't. I know I'll just be passing through. This is a rest stop, so let's just stop right here. I don't want to stop the engine or anything, I just want to check the world map. So far so good, right? We wouldn't have had to... Oh yeah, no, so far so good. We haven't missed anything in any case. According to this, we're going to go this way. We won't be missing out on anything there. This must be the way that we came up originally. Okay, so we're going this way, heading past another rest stop. We'll be driving through the night, heading down in this direction. Past Perth. Is there anything I might pick up in Perth? There is. Oh, but I'll be driving past it anyway, so no need to worry about that. And then we're going... Yeah, we don't want to go out of our way to hit Glasgow. We'll probably hit it another time. But when we do enter Edinburgh, we want to go... we want to hit this. And that'll take us past both. Brilliant. Okay. Yep. So nothing till Edinburgh. That's fair enough.
Okay. Here we go.
We don't need to get fuel.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Oh, hang on. No, we are going this way. Nobody's coming there, so we're good. Yeah. So what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about learning new skills and transferring them, yeah. So part of the reason that I was doing all this was to feel more productive, and I do, because I'm learning new skills. And
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
The first exit? Oh, okay.
Exit now.
I really needed to slow down more for that roundabout, and check around me, which I didn't do. Never mind. Yeah, so learning new skills, learning to use DaVinci Resolve. I'm not doing much editing on these videos, so I'm not learning a lot, but I am learning to... I wanted to say keyframe, but there's not really keyframing. I can... Essentially in the software now, I still need to learn the shortcuts for this, but I can move the cursor about and I can split the video and delete parts of it. so I could split it in two places and delete the middle section that results in the creation of, right? So if I wanted to, I could cut this video down. And how I use that at the moment is just to trim the beginning and end off, that's all. So learning that, and that's a transferable skill as well. But the problem now is, I did want to play games for fun. That was the whole, that was the point. It's something casual, something relaxing, you know. And now that I'm also recording, and using sort of recording as an excuse to play games, I've become more conscious of like, okay, can I record this game? You know what I'm saying? And that's not like a copyright issue. Like, there are certain games that just don't let you. Like, Let's Players and streamers have had this problem
At the roundabout.
for
First exit.
forever, basically, right? Where there are
Exit
certain
now.
companies that just won't let them record their games, or that, like Nintendo used to be a real holdout in this regard. You couldn't record and publish anything, you know, played on Nintendo, or any of Nintendo's games anyway, because they would crack down on it. Eventually you had to like partner with Nintendo. They had like a partner program for it, and it's just a lot of hassle. But I'm not talking about copyright or anything like that. I'm genuinely, in my case, I'm talking about like, can I speak over it, or will the gameplay be too distracting for me? Because Euro Truck Simulator 2 is great. I can look at the road and I can see what I'm doing. It's a nice, relaxing game that I'm very capable of talking over. Should I want to do this? And that's not true of all games, right? I've tried in the past to record other games, like God, I can't remember which. But say a more action-heavy game, like a first-person shooter, say like Doom Eternal, which I've been playing recently. Oh, I should slow down. Yeah, let's cruise along at this speed. Doom Eternal, or another first-person shooter. I don't know, like. Well, I don't know. That's a fine example. Cyberpunk 2077, right? They're more tricky because there's just more going on and more to do. Like, if I'm talking while playing, then I'm not focusing.
Go straight on.
Which leads to mistakes being made, which can be entertaining. So I don't know why that should concern me too much. So I've got a bunch of games installed. One of them was Doom Eternal. I think I've removed it now just to make space because it's an enormous game. And I'm just like looking at them and thinking, oh, could I like record this and speak over it? One of them I'm looking at is City Skylines, which I think, okay, that'd be easy. Another is Cyberpunk was another one I was thinking about actually, but now I'm thinking, you know, I probably couldn't do that because I would go quiet so often, like, and just lose track. Because so often we'd break into action and gunplay, and it would, you know, draw my attention away from talking, and yeah. I already mentioned Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead in a previous episode. The only problem with that is it's not a visually interesting game, particularly. Like, there's not much in the way of animation, even. It's like a grid-based game where you as a character just you move from square to square. You know, think like if you've never played a roguelike like that, like this is a very old style of game. But think like a classic Pokemon game where you're moving around a grid. The only difference being Pokemon is in fact animated, so your walking is animated between square to square, right? These older games, well, it's not an older game, it's actually, but this roguelike is not like that. You move from square to square, and it's a jump. It's a change of a single frame. But it is one I'm considering because I think it wouldn't distract too much. And this leads back into me talking about scheduling, right? Where at the moment I'm recording for Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Euro Truck Simulator 2. And that works. That works. I can do three episode recordings pretty quickly, and slap those up into a schedule, and they just roll out when they roll out. I would like you to overtake me, please. You're not going to? Like, if you're going to overtake. Also, I want to merge across now. You have to let me. I was looking for the opportunity to overtake that truck ahead. Whee, okay. So the question is, if I record other games, whether they fit into my schedule. Obviously Tuesdays, Thursdays. If I'm thinking about doing a video a day, Tuesdays, Thursdays for weekdays makes sense, but then also Saturdays and Sundays. Like, let's say that the 3 days that are missing at the moment are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, right? So I could do another series that's 3 videos a week, like Euro Truck Simulator 2. I don't know what that would be yet. Like, maybe when this goes up and is out, I've already put something up in another category, right? Like, I'm looking at Portal. I'm thinking of doing Portal. The only thing about Portal is I don't know how long that would last. Like, would it be 3 episodes and done, or even 2 episodes and done? Because Portal is such a short game. So I was thinking for that could be like a Saturday release.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Sorry, I'm being really touchy with the brakes there. Where are we? 91 miles to go, so we're a ways away yet, but we're about to hit something here. Looks like a recruitment agency, maybe? Yeah. Not bad. Look at that, I think it's 3:40, and that's the first sign of the sun coming up, isn't it? So speaking of Portal, and doing Portal as
Keep left, and then turn left.
As a series of videos.
Turn left.
Oh, come on. Yeah, we might have made it through there. I'll turn that off for a moment. Speaking of doing Portal, what follows Portal 2 would be... Sorry, I've literally just said it. What follows would be Portal 2. So it's not like it would be 3 episodes and done or anything like that. But it does raise the question of, would we want a different schedule for Portal 2 compared to Portal, because Portal 2 is a longer game. I don't know, I think I'm going to record some Portal and just schedule it for Saturdays, and it'll be either a 2-part or a 3-part series, and then probably think about how to do Portal 2 after that, probably by starting to record it. That's the problem with games that end, unlike Euro Truck Simulator 2 here. I'm going too fast. I'm going way too fast. I do need to get ready to turn left.
Turn left.
Oh god. Never mind then. Okay.
Get ready to turn right.
Small fine there.
Turn right.
This is a beautifully recreated area, by the way. Did I forget to check? I did, didn't I? I forgot to check to the right before turning out there. That could very easily have resulted in a crash. But yes, as I was saying, the difference between doing a more kind of freeform and open game like this versus a one that's very strictly linear and narrative driven is Portal will end, and with Portal I can very easily predict when that's going to be because I've played it enough.
Get ready to turn right.
Portal 2 as well, but if I did another game that was like that, then I wouldn't necessarily be able to say when it's going to end.
Turn right.
And like call the we're clear? Yeah, we look clear. I wouldn't be able to call when to like cut it, the brakes, you know. I could cut toward the end of a game and then literally have a video go up that's just 10 minutes after that. Like I'd have done a 2-hour video, right? And then gone, okay, and we'll cover more in the next episode. And then I've got 10 minutes left of the game and that's it. And then it's like, oh no. So at the moment I'm liking that I'm playing something freeform like this, where it's like, okay, there's never going to be an ending here unless I want there to be. There's always something to do that's going to take me a little under an hour, like,
Get ready to turn left.
That's the length of a job. Typically, it's a little under an hour. So there's always an episode. Oops. There's always an episode in that, and there's always another episode because it doesn't end. You can keep going for as long as you want. There's no final boss and roll credits on Euro Truck Simulator 2. And yet I do think that Portal is going to be the first thing I do. And I may already at this point have put an episode up, I don't know. It may have been the Saturday just gone, since I am thinking of doing Saturdays. And I say that even though I think something like Fallout or Skyrim would be better. Because even though those games do have definitive endings, for one, they're longer than Portal. Because they're RPGs and you need to build up your stats and you need to do a bunch of side missions and yada yada yada. But also they're more freeform, so you can in fact just wander off and do whatever you want. Fallout 4 had a Like this isn't true of say Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, but Fallout 4 had. The problem with this is it's really boring. Fallout 4 had it had like a procedurally generated missions thing going on where you'd get dynamically generated missions given to you by the Minutemen, and they're usually just like, here's point A, here's point B, fetch this to here, you know, really dull, but I think with something like Fallout there'd be lots of room for exploration, more so than say Portal. At this point I apologise because I'm just talking for the sake of talking. I'm really just not adding anything to what I'm saying.
Go straight on.
33 miles out of Edinburgh though, so we won't be at this much longer. I'm also looking at getting a few more. Well, here's the thing, I don't want to spend any more money than I am doing at the moment. But there is a few more games I'm looking at in the Steam summer sale before that ends. By the time this video is up, that will have ended. I think it ends on the 8th.
Keep left, and then continue straight on.
But I've never played Celeste, and Celeste is pretty cheap at the moment. Oh
Go
no.
straight on.
No, 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 no. I needed that exit. I feel like we've seen that exact random event before, right? That exact detour. Oh god. It's not updating me. Why is it not updating me? Oh, is it not updating me because I... Where am I going now? What's going on? I just couldn't go that way. That path's blocked as well.
Finding a new route.
Thank you, brilliant. Does this new route perchance take me back the way I'm now going? I have no idea what's just happened there. 1 second. What's up? Hello. Again. Okay, so, brief disturbance there, but that's totally fine. Let's take a look at where it is we're actually going. Oh, we're going a long way out of the way, actually. So we got diverted this close to Edinburgh, huh? Where is it we need to avoid, though? Where have we come from? We've just taken... We've just turned up onto here. I think this is the road we wanted to take, obviously, but this must be... This has to be blocked off. So I guess we... Oh, how far of our way are we going to have to go to... Well, no matter what, apparently we're going and hitting these now in Glasgow. Oh, man. Yeah, because it looked like there was a blockade out in this direction, so we probably do want to avoid here. Let's add an avoid location. There. That just creates the question: do we want to visit Glasgow? And probably not, because we're adding a lot of distance to this journey. So what we'll probably do is we'll just follow the route round. Hello? Hello again. Twice disturbed, huh, Ethan? Hi. Say hi. There's Ethan. Ethan being my 5-year-old. Oh, do you need help there? Let me give you a hand. 1 second. There you go, kid. need a little bit of assistance with his Kindle he's playing with at the moment. So anyway, yeah, as I was saying, okay, this is going to be weird because this is going to be the first time I've had to edit one of these videos. But we're going to take this longer route round because I think we have to avoid this area. Let's hop to that. Oh, can anybody remember what I was talking about? I can't. That's added a lot onto our journey though. 200 miles. Oof. That's practically doubled it. And the rain has set in. I will probably adjust the rain probability. I think we're getting it a little too often at the moment. I think for the past 3 episodes we've got it once per episode. Maybe that's ideal, I don't know. I'm running out of fuel as well, I should... Uh-oh.
And then exit left.
Oh, I thought I had engine failure there for a second. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Exit left.
Okay, we'll have to stop at the next possible gas station. Ooh, ooh. What is wrong with me? And what is happening here? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, are you just going to let me go around? I'm having to do this on the motorway. So much excitement, okay. So be conscious that we need to stop at the next services if we can. Oh no, we don't want to exit here though. I don't think. No, definitely not. We'll be looking out on the lookout for the next petrol station there. I'll tell you another reason I was thinking about doing, say, Fallout. Or even Skyrim, but certainly a Bethesda game. Actually, well, specifically Fallout 4. Oh no, which way, which way, which way, which way? I'm worried I'm missing the petrol here. There's the garage. I'm not going around the outside of it, am I? No, here we are. Okay, good.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Get some fuel. The employer will pay for the fuel, so the diversion doesn't matter too much to us here. May as well fill up the tank. Because that is €1,000 that will be entirely paid for by the employer. They'll probably appreciate us having refilled for them. Oh, don't need that on. But the reason I was thinking of doing, say, Fallout 4 at some point is because there's been some recent news that Bethesda have hired somebody who worked on the Fallout London mod for Fallout 4. I think it's for Fallout 4. And I want to give that a shot. I want to play that. Although I don't know if it's finished yet. I also want to play Morrowind and Oblivion. I have played a little bit of Oblivion, but I've never played Morrowind. I do have it, but I've never played it. I'd like to play it through. Though I know that when you go that far back with Bethesda games, like pre-Skyrim, it's a very different experience. Oh, well, no, not really. And I'm saying pre-Skyrim, but like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas aren't so difficult to get into, but Oblivion was a completely different had a completely different set of things going on. Like the lock-picking minigame is completely different, and the way that you build up your stats and gain XP is entirely different. But I'd like to do that, and I'd like to check out this this Fallout London mod. That one of the developers got hired by Bethesda, so he's left the team. But they've gone on. They're working at the Bethesda now, so that's fantastic for them. I feel like you don't often hear of that happening, but the two times recently I've heard of it happening are that, for one, and apparently a few of the people who've worked on the Pro Mods mod that I've been talking about for ETS2, this game, you know, this game with the mod that I'm playing, Pro Mods, a few of those guys have been hired by SES Software. So, you know, that's fantastic for them. And some of them have kept working on the mod, some of them, well, I mean, in their spare time, but others haven't. So it's a bit like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool because it gives, I think, perhaps that helps them make it a more seamless integration. I don't know. It's just cool. But I definitely want to see this Fallout London mod when it's finished, and I don't know if it is yet finished. We definitely got some slippage on the road in this heavy rain. I've noticed that. And you can see the other cars are kicking up spray as well, which wasn't happening back in Iceland with the snow. Or I didn't see it happening anyway. So I don't know what that is, or is the spray here? Is this base game, and was the snow in Iceland? Was that Pro Mods edition that just didn't map onto the AI traffic? Who knows? I haven't actually yet added any mods other than the ones I've already spoken about. But I'm still looking at more traffic mods. Like I think I've seen mentioned, or I've mentioned at some point, the Jazzy Cat stuff that I'd like to... Okay, we're now in England. We don't want to be in England. That is a long way to go. That's a long way to go around to get back to Edinburgh. This is a very long diversion. I mean, of course it is. 252 miles? 116 to go. This has turned out to be a considerably longer drive than I was expecting, but what can we do? Edinburgh, keep to the left. Brilliant. We shouldn't have any trouble with it being late because it wasn't a just-in-time delivery. If it were, we may have had some issues there. Hey, Ethan. Ethan's back.
Turn left.
What are you doing, kid? Oh, okay, you need help again. I will. I will pause the game and I will help you. Yes, okay. There you go, mate. Keeps winding up with the screen locked and needing it unlocked, so... There we go. Ooh, that was dangerous. Only 100 miles to go. We'll do that in no time. Nip back up into Scotland, up to Edinburgh. No problem at all. Quite a fair bit of traffic with us as well. Okay, here's the question now. 100 miles to go. Are we going to end up getting some fine for not sleeping? Is the question. Because I've just noticed our little bed icon has gone red there. I'm getting tired. Need to find a place to rest. Yeah, I can see that. I think we make it without requiring sleep. It's a big question of whether I could, even if I wanted to, get some sleep in, because we've taken a quick job. It was only supposed to be a short journey of 300 miles? So maybe getting some sleep in is to be expected, but I don't know, that's the sort of thing you should be able to do in a single day, isn't it? So if we sleep, does it get late on account of that, especially with the diversion as well? Who knows? I do know part of the reason, and this is me going on a complete tangent again, but we're getting back onto the topic I was talking about earlier, which is Portal. We just talked about Fallout London, haven't I, and how I want to play that. But part of the reason I want to replay Portal and then Portal 2 is because I want to get to... I think I actually already mentioned these in the last episode, but the mods for Portal 2, in fact, the mods for Portal 2. There's now a couple I've got my eye on. One with some time travel mechanics, and another one that's like an alternate story. It's like a piece of fan fiction set in the Portal universe. I'd like to give a shot to playing both of those. There's also a mod for GTA 5 that my brother-in-law has been playing. It's one where you play as the bad guys. You play as the cops. Well, you play as like a cop working the beat or something like that. God, having to brake that hard on these roads. I should pay closer attention. Yeah, very tired. How long have we got? 59 miles? I think we make it. I think we may get a fine, though. Or maybe we should stop right here at this this next gas station, depending how long we've actually got to complete this delivery. It's 9:40 in the morning now. We've got 2 hours and 40 minutes remaining to deliver. Yeah, okay. And 1 hour and 22 minutes to go on the journey. Yeah, we're not going to make it. We're not going to manage to squeeze some sleep in. We're just going to have to risk it. There it is. There's a first. 100 euros for not sleeping. Although we've got plenty in the bank. We've got 49,000 and we've got no loans going out. We can cover it. And this job covers it as well. We haven't suffered too much in the way of fines this job. I don't think we've had any speeding fines. We did run the red lights. We shouldn't have. Okay, I don't know how much worse that gets, the you are getting tired effect there. Oh god, as well, we have to slow down. This really has been the worst set of circumstances thrown together. I can't believe there wasn't a better way to avoid like I can't believe the only detour took us 200 miles out of the way. Oh, come on. Without hitting the sign, please. Brilliant. Without scraping the trailer? Just about, that's fine. You're getting tired. That's definitely getting worse, isn't it? Time of day as well. It looks like we're clear, aren't we? Yeah, we're clear. Our customer expects delivery soon. Yeah, I know. We've done this as quickly as possible. Avoid. That's 200 now. And I'm going to keep avoiding sleeping. There was really no way to have done this job any quicker, there was there? Well, okay, there was a way to do it. We could have completely ignored the diversion.
Turn left.
What do you mean turn left? We're so close now, come on. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. If you want to stay stuck behind that truck, I don't want to be behind you. We're in a 60 zone, and you're doing about 40. I'm gonna have to slow down before long. Like say, here. Quite a lot. Ah! Didn't slow down fast enough there, but that we're gonna live with that. We're pulling into Edinburgh. I still want to hit those. Are we coming in via a different route now, though? Is the question.
Exit now.
Yeah, that's 300. Those are getting faster. No,
Turn left.
made it through on yellow. That's a... what are you?
Get ready.
A man dealer? A truck dealer, in fact. Does that count as discovered? Yes, it does. And I'm carrying on because I want to discover this.
Reroute.
Recruitment agency. Totally fine. Okay, we'll just do this quick loop. Then we'll come around, deliver the trailer. And we'll call it an episode there. This one's been a nightmare. Next time we'll probably find a job that takes us from Edinburgh to from Edinburgh to Carlisle. And that shouldn't be a problem. I feel like we've got a right turn somewhere. Yeah, it's right here, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Give me a nice easy parking job please as well. What's this one like? I'll put it up over there for you, yeah, no worries. Just with the time constraints, I don't want to faff about with the difficult job of parking as well. We're already running late. Just get it into position. There, perfect. That'll do. Still got the excellent rating. There we go. 12 hours 36 minutes taken. Huge detour. 561 miles covered in total. 379 litres of fuel consumed, but that's covered by the employer. We got a long distance delivery bonus as well of 358 euros. Okay. As well as... That's a decent chunk of XP right there. I think we leveled, did we? We did. Final rank of long distance there. Apply that, and yes, as I was saying, from the job market, next episode we will take something that takes us from Edinburgh, probably back down to Carlisle if we can find it. We can't. I'll have a look at those and see what we decide for the next episode. But in the meantime, I have been Tom, this has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, thank you for watching, and ta-ra.